So, Venus and Sagittarius. This video in combination with my first video is going to give you guys all the information you're going to need on Venus and Sagittarius. Venus and Sagittarius is the archetype that symbolizes the missionary and the adventurer. The missionary goes on a quest to a different land, gets immersed into the culture, all with a higher mission and a higher purpose as to why they're getting involved in the culture. And whether that's to bring a new religion or a new belief to a new kind of people, or to take whatever they learn and to bring it back to their old area. But the missionary is a leader and a spiritual teacher. Okay? And the Sagittarius person, the Venus and Sagittarius person, they're going to embody these leadership abilities. They're going to have a very strong gift in being able to inspire people. And how they're going to be able to cultivate that gift is by traveling and by studying different subjects and philosophies. When you are dating a Venus and Sagittarius person, the smartest way to date them is, I'm going to give you an example of an approach. For example, do you know how the president has the first lady? And the first lady has to have this higher understanding that he's not just her husband, he is also the president of the United States. She has to share him with the entire country. You know, so there's very much a selfless act that she is taking on. But she also has duties as a first lady. She has to be involved with the charity. She has to uplift the community. She has to be the right hand or the left hand to her husband, basically. She's a different way for him to, with his beliefs, she's also a enhancement of those beliefs in her own right, in her own way. Do you understand? This is going to be the smartest way to date a Venus and Sagittarius person. You're going to have a leadership ability. You're going to have to be very strong. You're not going to be able to be needy. You're going to have to understand that this is a person who has a higher purpose, okay? Whether male or female, this is going to be very much how you are going to want to approach this person. You're going to want to understand that this person is on a quest. They're definitely on a journey. And on this journey, they are looking for more out of life than just the traditional way of doing things. Okay? That's a way. But they want to have they want to be open. They want to be open to different things, and they want to choose their own thing. Now, Sagittarius' ruling planet is Jupiter, and their mythology hero is going to be the god Zeus. The king of the gods, the ruler of Olympus. Zeus was a king, and he was a leader. And just as I said in my first video, Venus and Sagittarius embodies a leadership ability. So if Leo is the king, then Sagittarius is basically the God complex, or the God. But I don't want to say God, in the sense that they're going to be their own. They have to have their own. They're going to have a very strong sense of self, and their sense of self is going to come from a set of beliefs, okay, that they have created and decided on their own, okay, as an individual. The wisest thing I can give you guys as an advice, though, is that you want to be the embodiment of your values and of your beliefs. You want to express that physically as well. So, for example, if you're a person who preaches a lot about the safety of animals, you know, then you're going to want to think about maybe becoming a vegan. Being not just talking about what people should do, but to make your own personal strives to do better. That's really how you're going to inspire people, and that's how you're going to gain the respect. Because Venus in Sagittarius in its negative element, it can, because of its inspirational aspect, it attracts a group effortlessly. But in that attraction of the group, it also attracts the critical eye, the people, just like how when you're in a church and everybody's watching the pastor and their wife and their children and and judging everything that they're doing, and saying, well, that's not what we talked about in church last week. It's kind of unfair that people do that, but that's what people tend to do. So the side that Sagittarius, Venus and Sagittarius always has to be aware of is that because they are like, bringing the community up and trying to uplift the community and trying to get the community to strive to do better, they're gonna, without even realizing it, attract that negative side where the community is just gonna be looking for how they are contradicting their own beliefs that they're preaching about. You understand? So make sure that you don't do that, because that will be an unfortunate thing that you may fall into without even realizing it. So make sure that whatever you communicate to the public, that you're always supporting that with your actions, okay? Just like how Zeus was the king of the gods, at the end of the day, he also had to be his own king. He also had to put his own restrictions on himself as a leader. And so nobody can tell the Sagittarius what to do but the Sagittarius. So make sure that you actually give yourself that code of ethics, because without that code of ethics, you're not going to be successful. That's going to be one of the main issues that you may run into in life. Looking like a hypocrite. That should be your worst fear. Now, the signs that are going to be most compatible with you are going to be Venus in Aries and Venus in Leo. And the reason why Venus in Aries and Venus in Leo are going to be the most compatible with you is because they are the same element as you, but executed in a completely different way. So it will serve you to learn the lessons of Leo and Aries, Venus and Leo and Venus and Aries. I recommend that you watch those videos, because in learning those lessons, it's going to show you other options that are going to support what you ultimately value. Okay? So that's my tip. See, what else is there? For now, that's going to be all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, okay? Please like and share and subscribe. My channel is so teeny tiny, so I would love it if you guys could, share this with your friends who may be in astrology and all that, okay? So have a beautiful day. Namaste.